cut-in day 46, gym day. So we're walking over, got the electrolytes as usual. You know how it goes. The scale hit 100.6 today. So to put things in perspective, July 1st was 101.4. So this is good progress. 100.6 today. I am at a weekly loss rate of 0.4 kg per week, which has actually gone up from 0.3 kg. Hopefully we break that 100 kg barrier this week or early next week, which is one of these psychological numbers. The thing is, it's summer here, time to relax and enjoy and all of that, but we're here, going to the gym, staying on track, the calories with the macros, still cutting, and you know, you're doing well, and one day you wake up and you just feel this this pressure, like you were fine yesterday. Yesterday was like, I was feeling all positive and yeah, I'm doing great. And then you wake up today and you just have this sense of impatience, like you just want to snap. Like, how long is this gonna take? How long is it gonna take? That's normal, but I realized that you can't give in to impatience, you can't rush the process. But there's that voice in your head, man. There's that voice that just says, when is this gonna pay off? Like, you're getting in shape, you're getting fit, that's awesome. Starting to get little comments here and there, and that's nice. But that's like one aspect of a good life. That's one aspect of freedom, to be physically fit and to be healthy. Not that they're necessarily the same thing, but that's just one part of it. What about the rest, man? Well, as I said before, we gotta focus on, not have to, but you gotta focus on the things that you can actually control right now. You gotta pull the levers that you can actually pull. I am pulling the one that's immediately available to me, which is fitness, physique, not just because of aesthetics. It's not just to look good. It's so that you can create a fundamental personality shift within yourself. So you can look in the mirror and have irrefutable proof that you are, in fact, becoming the person that you actually want to become. And fitness is just part of it. But then that impatience sets in, that dissatisfaction, because there's that critic in your head. There's always that voice in the back of your head that's gonna creep in sooner or later, and it's gonna say, yeah, well, that's nice. You're doing well so far. You dropped 14 kg the past year. You dropped, I don't know how many the past 2 months. But so what? You're still in the same situation. You're still the same person. You still don't have the life that you want. You still don't have the lifestyle that you imagined. And then that's when it really twists the knife into you. Because then it goes, so what does this matter? And that's that defeatist voice, right? That's that loser voice that wants you to sink back into complacency, to tell yourself one day it's evening. You've had a long day, you're kind of tired, you get a little bit hungry, and suddenly it's like, maybe I can have a donut. It's just one time. And then you do that, and then the voice comes back. Ah, see? It didn't work, see? You already messed up once, so why not just do it again? What does it matter? What does it matter? You don't have the life you want anyway. That voice is basically your ego. I didn't understand for a long time, like, what the heck ego meant. The ego is that part of you that basically wants to make sure you survive, believe it or not. It's the part of you that wants to ensure that no threat comes to you, that your survival is not threatened in any way. And you might say, okay, but if it wants you to survive, wouldn't it want you to get fit? Wouldn't it want you to start your own business? Wouldn't it want you to get your mind right, so you're not victim to the lies and the propaganda that the modern world has set up for you? Wouldn't it want you to be mobile, to be location independent, so you can go where you like, when you like? The thing is, the ego doesn't like risk. It does not like uncertainty. It's that primal part that just wants to survive. And if it's surviving right now, the way that you have been, it's gonna try its hardest to make sure that you stay there. The problem is that we have this voice and we consider it, we think it's part of our own thoughts. We think it's actually us. It's a part of us, but it's not the true you. It's just an evolutionary defense mechanism. That's all it is. So you don't have to fight it. You don't have to sit there and meditate on it. You just have to acknowledge it and say, okay, I got it. And then still do what you got to do. What other nonsense does the ego tell us? What does it tell me? It tells me, how is this going to free you? How is getting fit going to free you? How is uploading videos to some website going to free you? Who cares? No one cares. That's right. No one cares. Not now. No one cares when you're doing the boring work. No one cares when you're silently sitting there counting calories. No one cares when you're wasting your summer going to the gym. No one cares when you're sitting there and you tell yourself, you know what? I'm kind of tired today, but I need to go lift anyway, even though I'm on a deficit and my energy is low. That's right. No one cares. But you got to keep showing up. And eventually, once you have the proof, everybody's going to go back and look at what you were doing. They're going to say, wow, look at that. Oh, this guy was the real deal, man. Look at that. So this nonsense here, this situation, this physique, this life, this situation that I'm in, this is the proof. This is ground zero. And in ground zero, you go through it alone. No one cares.